Hello everyone, my name is Silent, and today we're going to be reading Diary of a Wimpy Murder in Plainview. Sorry I haven't been posting for a while, it's just I didn't feel like it. So let's get started. Tuesday. Today is the first day of Christmas vacation, and it's already off to a bad start. I plan on having a nice, relaxing vacation and hoping to sleep in every morning and then hang out with Rowley all day. I felt I had been pretty good this year, so I also hoped for a good haul on Christmas. However, it all fell through. This morning, Dad decided to wake me up at 6:30 to go shovel the driveway. Wake up! It was all worthless. Anyway, my dad was annoyed that I was taking so long to get ready, so he ended up shoveling the driveway on his own, so I just went back to sleep. When I woke up 4 hours later to the smell of cooked breakfast, I knew something was up. Mom never usually just cooks us breakfast like this. I thought maybe it was to kick off our Christmas vacation, but I knew that wasn't right. While we ate, Mom suddenly put down her fork and waited for the rest of us to do the same. It was her way of getting our attention. While we ate, she said there was a little bit of a tough topic she needed to talk to us about. Apparently, earlier, Rowley's parents had sent him out to shovel and he hasn't been back since. They've already talked to the police multiple other neighbors, yet nobody seems to know where he went. When breakfast was over, I went upstairs and tried to call Rowley for myself. As I expected, it went straight to voicemail. For once, I was actually a little concerned for Rowley, but that emotion quickly went away. I figured Rowley had probably seen something shiny and followed it for a while, or maybe he was hiding from the Harley brothers. The Harley brothers are always terrorizing the neighborhood during Christmas break. Either way, I wasn't worried, at least not until the phone rang. Not my phone, the home phone. Mom picked up before I did, but I still managed to catch part of the conversation. Oh Lord, I am so sorry to hear that. I couldn't believe what I just heard. According to Mr. Jefferson, Rowley was found dead at 10:07 a.m. under a pile of snow of our hill. I was surprised Mr. Jefferson was able to talk about it. Sunday. For the past 4 days or so, I've been slowly coming to accept what happened last Tuesday. It felt wrong and different. My life had changed more than I thought it would ever. Christmas was only a few days away, and it didn't feel so merry. Today we attended a ceremony at church, arranged by the Jeffersons, in memory of Rowley. After church, Mom grimly explained she had a talk with Mrs. Jefferson. She said that a brief autopsy had revealed Rowley that he had sustained 2 skull fractures resulting in his death. The police department deemed Rowley's death to possibly be a homicide. This got my mind racing. Murder? In my neighborhood? And of all people, why murder Rowley? I began to question the situation. That night, I was kept up on my own thoughts and conspiracies about Rowley's murder. This event had caused the whole neighborhood to basically go under lockdown. Even the Harley brothers stayed off the street. I couldn't take it anymore, though. I needed answers. I set my alarm for 4 a.m. and tried to go to sleep. Once my alarm went off, I got up and got ready, and I decided it was time for me to do some saluting of my own. I began around the bottom of the hill where Rowley's body was found. I started shoveling the snow that was maybe I could uncover some evidence that may have been left behind at the crime scene. It appeared to be pretty clean. Nothing appeared to be left behind. I began to wrap up and stop shoveling. My arms were getting too tired anyways. I started to do my final scan of the area when something caught my eye. The recycling bin had been shifted far over the building. I grabbed my shovel and worked my way over to it. Once I got over to the bin, I noticed part of a note sticking out from the bottom, so I lifted it up. Sure enough, it was a note. It was thoroughly taped. I assumed to prevent it from getting soggy. The note itself was attached to a small plastic container. I took my mask off and began inspecting it, trying to get the note open. But before I got far, I saw some headlights coming towards me. It wasn't long before a car got close, and it turned out to be the police. I guess I'm not as sneaky as I thought I was. After breakfast, the police knocked on the door. Roderick answered. They asked anyone had been out this morning. Luckily, Roderick said no. I thought they were going to push him further and ask to interrogate the whole family. But apparently no was all they needed. They left. I went back to my room and decided to finally check out what I'd found. I figured it must be nothing after all. Who would leave this kind of thing under a recycling bin at a crime scene? I began to peel away the tape, fully revealing the note. I was hesitant to read it. I was worried that I'd be right. What if this note was linked to the murder? What would I do? Tell the police and have to explain why I was sleuthing around the crime scene? No. I have no idea why I'd even do this. I figured I got myself deeper into this mystery that I needed to be. Nonetheless, I opened it, read the note, and believe it or not, I was right. You'll find that things will be better off if you'll stop investigating. Consider this to be a warning. I was right. Whoever killed Rowley left a note, a threat. At first I figured I was fine since it wasn't directed to me, but then I realized that I was investigating this, so technically it's partly directed to me. I started getting more scared. Now I had to find out what's in the plastic container. To my disgusting surprise, the container held a bloody tooth. Not just any tooth, though, one of Rowley's. However, my curiosity sparked when I realized that this tooth wasn't just any kind of teeth, Rowley's teeth. This one had been knocked out a year ago when Rowley and I were playing pass. Something didn't add up. Friday. It's been a few days since I found that note at the crime scene. Every second I've been aching to tell somebody. It's really hard when your best friend is dead. Today, I finally broke. I just had to tell somebody. The last person I expect I would tell would be Roderick, but somehow that's who I told. I think I did it because surprisingly he seemed quite mature about Rowley's death. I expected he'd be his usual self, but he actually seemed affected by it. When I told him, he was shocked. Roderick decided we should try to anonymously submit the evidence to the police station. I thought it was quite a good idea for Roderick. We decided we head out at 3 a.m. and drop off the note, the plastic container, and the note that we wrote, which explained a bit about how it was found. Make it 3:30. Saturday, we did it. Last night at 3:30 a.m., Roderick and I snuck out and left the evidence anonymously at the front step of the police station. Although I still wish Rowley's murder could be solved sooner, I'm glad that it's in the hands of professionals instead. I guess it's time to me to start enjoying my vacation again. And that's the end of chapter 1. Thank you guys for watching, and thank you so much for the support on the last video. I really appreciate it, and it makes me want to create more videos. And also hit the subscribe button if you guys want to see more videos like this, and join my Discord server. I will be taking custom requests on books that you guys made or other people made that you want me to read. And that's the end. Thank you guys for watching.